When you go to the bathroom, what do? You go in, you do your business, you wash your hands, and you get out. It's pretty simple, right? But it is not always that simple. Because sometimes you have an intruder come in. You know, one of those personal space intruders. The ones that always have to talk. Now, this is not the people who, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then you have someone come along with you. Maybe like you're in stalls next to each other, and you have like casual conversations. You guys get the pass. Okay, you guys get a pass. I'm talking about the one guy who you haven't seen in 3 years coming into the small bathroom in the small little store, like just out of the blue. And he's just like, oh, hey, buddy. And you're just like, oh, God dang it. I just want to pee, man. I just need to pee. And then, in the middle of you pulling down your fly, about ready to pee, he starts talking to you. Casual conversation. Expecting you to eventually ask him, hey, how are the kids? Because that's where you ask. How are the kids, Joe? Well, my fly's down. How are the kids, Joe? Leave me alone, Joe. To those people, screw you. Because all we want to do is go in, do our business, wash our hands, and get out. It's a very simple 3-step process. Go in and do what you gotta do, wash your hands, and get out. You don't need to talk, okay? You could just be like, sup, that's pass, okay? You could do that. You could just say, hey, how's it going? No, I'm doing pretty good. Good day, bye. But when you start talking, you crossed a level where you shouldn't have gone, buddy. This is a fat and happy show. Let's get to it. Hello, and welcome back, everyone, to the Fat and Happy Show. Come on in, take off your pants, and let's have ourselves a bowl of cereal, shall we? Where today we are going with something I have not had since I was a kid, Oreo O's. It's the triple O. We got the Oreo O's. Oreos. There we go. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the camera. I have already had a bowl of this already. And let me tell you what. It is good. It's good. I was about ready to declare it my favorite cereal ever. And then I got smart. Because I remembered that if you want chocolate, Cocoa Pebbles are a pretty good way to go. But yeah, if I'm going for chocolate, I'm going for like the Cocoa Pebble type thing. Or if I want to go with just cereal in general with something like sweet, I'm going with Cinnamon Toast Crunch, baby. That's still my number one. But let's go ahead and bring this thing on in, and let's go ahead and start out with some good news, shall we? Now, this good news of the day could be seen as good news, bad news. I'm going to give both sides of it. So this is like a little mini 2 cents because there's kind of two sides that you can look at this, and I'll let you kind of decide if it's good news or bad news. I think it's more good news, but we'll see. The Minneapolis City Council has officially talked significantly on disbanding the police department and cutting funding. So here's how I see this. I see this as a bad thing because we need police departments, okay? We absolutely need police departments. Like, if your business gets broken into, who are you going to go? You got to call 911. You got to have people there who are going to try and fix the situation that you're in. If you have a child that's gotten kidnapped, what are you going to do? You call 911. You need a police department. So I don't know what all goes into disbanding a police department, but I think that this is a good thing because we've kind of seen that the Minneapolis Police Department is kind of shit. You got one officer that's now in jail, looking at probably going to be losing his life here soon, because he ended up by choking a guy out and then having him pinned to the point of where he can't breathe, and then killed the guy. And then you had two other officers that just kind of looked on and they didn't do a damn thing about it. A couple winners you got there in Minneapolis, so I can kind of understand why you'd want to disband everything. But I think overall this is a good thing because we're looking at action being done powered by the voices of the people. The people want change. The people want this, and they're actually going to do something about it. That is where I think that this is a good news of the day. Because we are finally having all these people protesting day after day after day after day after day to get their voices heard. And this is finally proof that a city council is listening and that they're willing to do stuff. Whether disbanding the whole department and cutting funding for them is the right way, I don't know. But it's something in the right direction, which I do like. And now we're going to kind of keep on the same style and go into the bad news of the day. Because the bad news confuses me as well. On Twitter, declared the KKK was trending, and I didn't understand why. Because originally I was just like, okay, we're just declaring KKK? Okay. KKK! Because, you just declare. It's a little mini dad joke before we get to the dad joke of the day. Yeah, I was like, why are we declaring? And then after looking into it, I see that it's a call out to President Trump to try and have him declare the KKK as a terrorist group. To which I'm over here going, what? Because how is it not? How is the KKK already not a terrorist organization? He just called Antifa out for being a terrorist organization, but the one group in America that is specifically built to go after the white man, or terrorist group that's made to go after black guys, is not a terrorist group. Like, I'm sorry, but I feel like we're a little behind here. I feel like it's a little late and we need to kind of get on the bandwagon of the KKK. But yeah, I found this so weird. Because you got this group that is literally for killing and lynching black people is not a terrorist organization. I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm really confused. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be on this planet anymore. Mom! Anyways, let's go ahead and get out the news of the day. The news of the day is confusing. Well, let's just get into the awesome act of the day, which is really awesome. Bill's Cafe of Naples, Florida had a donor come into his restaurant with 2 envelopes in hand. A total of $40,000 between the 2 envelopes, but one envelope was given to the owner saying, here's for your business to keep you going during these difficult times. And I thought that was an awesome move in itself, because with the times and having businesses closed, keeping a business running down there is just, it would be hard. Small businesses are suffering right now, and I wish that we could get everything open back up for them. So the fact that the donor did that was a great move. But what about that second envelope? Well, within inside the second envelope was another sum of money, the other half of that $40,000. And with that money, he asked if the restaurant would be able to provide 100 sandwiches a day to the hospital across the street, to which that owner said absolutely. And I think that this was a great, awesome act of the day. Because you have not only a donor giving $40,000 of his money towards a business and trying to feed these other people, but you also have an owner saying, absolutely, I would love to help these hospital workers out. Like, it is such a heartfelt thing. And, like, I've been to Naples, Florida. It's a very nice community, great place to live, a lot of hurricanes. But, absolutely awesome act of kindness for today. And I would love to meet that donor and shake his hand. Because, for real, it's such a nice offer to do that. And now we get on to one of my favorite topics of the day. The dad joke of the day. And as with most dad jokes, it's just a simple question. A very simple answer. What is the least spoken language in the world? What is Pig Latin? Sign language. My God, you're dumb. You get it? Because they do the boop-de-boops and the blah-blah-blahs. Hey, I got a sign for you. It's a good one. It's a good one. That was a good one. I like that one. And after the dad jokes, of course, we have our pet photo of the day. And in today's pet photo of the day, we have a criminal duo joining us. We have Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie being the black and white pupper in the front of the picture, and then we have Clyde that is the brown and white puppy in the back. And they're both so cute. I thought I remembered seeing Bonnie before, but I don't remember seeing Clyde on your Facebook feed before. But they are both so cute, and I wish I could give them pets. This is the one reason I hate the segment of the show, because I can't pet these dogs, And I wish I could because they're so cute. And they need love, and they need their bellies rubbed, and they need play fetch with, and blah, blah, blah. You better give them some ear rubs after this episode. Honestly, though, I really do love the pet section of the episode because there are so many cute good boys and girls out there who really do deserve their 2 minutes of fame on the internet. And now for the 2 cents moment of the day. Now's the part of the show where Kyle gives his 2 cents. Most days, we go through our everyday life, kind of just soaking up the immediate things around us, not really paying attention to the smaller things that are happening, but more so that big picture at the end of the day, where you can lay down in bed and be like, it was a good day or it was a bad day. But what if I told you can make every day a good day if you only paid attention to the smaller things in life? Right now I'm sitting alone in a air-conditioned room with a roof above my head, a bowl of cereal at the ready. These are all the little things in life that add together to make a great day. So instead of thinking, oh, I'm behind on my bills, oh, I don't want to have to get up to change the TV channel, oh God, not her again. Think about the smaller things in life. Perhaps accumulating all these small things that make your life just a little bit better might give you a slightly different perspective on your day-to-day life. And might just make your bad days good days. I mean, to be quite honest, it is a way of thinking that after I moved out, I've really adapted to a lot. Like, when I was back home, and like a lot of things I didn't have to worry about. I didn't have to worry about the electric bill. I didn't have to worry about rent as much. I did pay to stay with my mom and dad for the time that I was there. But like I didn't have like all these other bills and have to worry about getting my own food and stuff like that. I didn't have all these different things. A lot of it was already done for me. And you don't truly appreciate things until they're gone, and you just don't really appreciate those little things. So as I've had to move out on my own, I have a whole new appreciation for all these tiny things, and it's really an eye-opener. And I hope that more people could adapt to enjoying the little things just a little bit more, because it really does brighten up your perspective of your day-to-day life if you could just focus on the little things. Because once you focus on those little things, everything else just seems so insignificant. But that is going to do it for another episode of the Fat and Happy Show on this Tuesday, everybody. Hopefully you guys had some good days and you got a little fatter and happier with me. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow for Wednesday's episode of the Fat and Happy Show. A good night.